Hello, fans of the Discovery and fellow scientists. My name is Adam Wiley. I'll be your host tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're wondering where Chris White is, he is busy installing our newest exhibit called Matter Splatter. Don't tell anybody this, secret between me and the folks at home that are taking the quiz. There might be some slime in the exhibit. So when we open our doors, we hope you come in and you can check that new exhibit out. Thanks again for joining us. A little bit about the Discovery. So we're a local independent nonprofit, which means that we do everything ourselves right here in Reno. We're not associated with any other museum or Discovery. We just are ourselves. We're here for the community. So we rely on the generosity of the community to keep our doors open. So if you enjoy the quiz tonight and you can give, please feel free to click the link after you submit your answer sheet. And go ahead and give us what you can. $1, $5, $1 million, whatever you can do could really help us out. That way, when we open up our doors, we're fully staffed and we can welcome everybody back in. I would like to thank Waste Management really quickly, wonderful sponsors of this program and many others at the Discovery. They're such great folks. And guess what? They take our trash and not only that, they recycle. So thank you, Waste Management. Awesome folks over there. All right, so the rules for tonight are the same as they have been for the previous weeks. This is how it works. I'll read the questions one time. You'll have your answer sheet there. If you don't see your answer sheet, go ahead and refresh your web page and it should show up there. Also, if you want to use your chat box, you want to click on the YouTube Live link underneath the Discovery one. That'll actually open up that for you to use. So at the end of the quiz, if you need to see an answer or get a question read again, go ahead and type that in. Patrick, my guy behind the camera, he'll actually tell me which that is, and then I'll read it back to you guys so you can fill in those answers. You'll have to submit your quiz by 6:30. Okay, once 6:30 hits, the machines take over and we can't do anything. So make sure that you do that before 6:30. Congrats to Vicky and her family, last week's winners. That is so awesome. Vicky's from Pennsylvania. There was a Pennsylvania question on there. She got lucky with that one, all kinds of other stuff. So without further ado, get your answers, your questions ready, and here we go. So let's see. As you guys can see, I have this machine here to my left. This is part of question one. Everybody ready? Named properly by the man who invented it, this device converts low voltage alternating current electricity to very high voltage and increases the frequency. Is it called a generator? B, a Tesla coil? C, an AC to DC converter? Or D, the Edison machine? I'm going to turn it on. Let's see what it does. Hold on to your hats. Science, so cool. All right, question number 2. True or false? I love the true or false because it's 50%. Those ones are good for me. A baby goat is called a kid. Parents, I don't think we can call our kids goats, but you may be able to call a baby goat a kid. I don't know. Speaking of kids, shout out to my son, Kingston. He's watching at home. He's almost a year old. All right, question number 3. A Ferris wheel is an example of what kind of simple machine? Is it A, an inclined plane, B, a lever, C, a fixed pulley, or D, wheel and axle? If you're anything like me, Ferris wheels, woo, me and heights, we don't usually get along. So just reading that question, hard. All right. Question number 4. What is the speed of light? Is it A, 200,000 miles per hour, B, 186,000 miles per second, C, 5 light years, or D, 2,000 miles per hour? That's a good question. What's faster than the speed of light? After the quiz, I want you guys to Google that. There's a few things that are. Okay, question number 5 is for all you Disney fans out there. Kids, you ready? I know there's some adults that are some serious Disney fans. Here we go. Question 5. In the classic Disney movie, The Jungle Book, Bagheera and Mowgli are awoken by the Dawn Patrol. Who are the Dawn Patrol? Is it A, a group of orangutans, B, a herd of elephants, C, 2 tigers, or D, a pack of panthers? Been a while since I've seen that movie, but I think the folks at home know that, the answer to that one. All right, another true or false. Here we go. Anybody that knows me knows that I love silver and I collect it. So this is a troy ounce of silver here. True or false? A troy ounce of silver weighs more than a standard ounce of silver. I buy these at the local coin shop. Sometimes the price is high, sometimes it's low. I just buy them. All right, number 7. All right, this one's a tricky one. Kids, get your parents for this one. You guys are gonna have to scroll up on your screen if you're looking at your answers for this, because you'll have to look at this picture. Coming in at number 59 on Rolling Stone magazine's greatest songwriters of all time, name this rock star. Tons and tons of hits, you guys. This guy, amazing. Gotta listen to him. Okay, here we go. This is a fun question. According to the owl in the classic 1982 Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop commercial, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? A, 2, B, 365, C, 252, or D, 3? All right, all my scientists out there, everyone's a scientist, right? Yeah, absolutely. Put your science hat on, here we go. Number 9, which famous theoretical physicist wrote the book A Brief History in Time? That one's a fill in the blank. No Googling now, let's use our brains. Okay, number 10. Choose the answer that completes this slogan. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, is it A, Visa, B, Discover, C, MasterCard, or D, Amex? I know everyone's been watching lots of TV lately, so you should be up to date on your slogans there. Okay, number 11. Okay, quick, get your telescopes out, look outside. Oh wait, it's still light. Okay, number 11. Out of the modern 88 constellations in the sky, which is the largest? Is it A, Hydra, B, Virgo, C, Hercules, or D, Ursa Major? I'm a Libra. Does that? I don't know if that means anything. No, never mind. Okay. All right, number 12. Although not in the Hall of Fame, this Major League Baseball player holds the all-time record for the most home runs. Is it A, Babe Ruth, B, Barry Bonds, C, Hank Aaron, or D, Mark McGwire? All right, number 13. Name the German scientist and mathematician who is credited for mapping electrical resistance. Is it Thomas Edison, B, Nikola Tesla, C, Hans Frederick, or D, Georg Ohm? Another good science one there. All right, number 14. Your body needs 20 amino acids. However, how many of those are classified as essential? Is it A, 7, B, 8, C, 9, or D, 10? All right, number 15. Raise your hand if you're a fan of Virginia City. Oh, right here. Remember my silver. I love it. Okay. I also love gold. 15. True or false? Mark Twain's real name was Samuel Clementine. Now, Mark Twain spent a lot of time up in Virginia City, but what was his real name? All right, number 16. Over the spring and summer, trees use a process called what to make food and energy? Is it A, photosynthesis, B, reverse osmosis, C, chlorophyll, or D, the Krebs cycle? All right, number 17. What is the scientific name for the green and sometimes pink lights that can be seen in the Arctic sky, known as polar lights or northern lights? Is it A, Aurora Altimus, B, Aurora Maximus, C, Aurora Australis, or D, Aurora Borealis? All right, you guys, lots of politics lately, lots of politics all the time. Here we go, number 18. How many representatives are there in the US Senate? Is it A, 100, B, 50, C, 52, or D, 102? Okay, moving on to 19, home stretch here, you guys. A piston, rod, camshaft, and cylinder are all parts of a what? Is it A, an alternator, B, a combustion engine, C, generator, or D, an electric washer? All right, number 20. The 13 stripes on the American flag represent the former 13 what? It's a fill in a blank. That's a tough one. Okay, number 21. If you have not heard this speech, you need to listen to it. Don't tell anyone. Between you and I cry every time I hear it. Incredible. Number 21. What sports coach famously gave a speech saying, "Don't give up, don't ever give up," but wasn't talking about sports? Is it A, Jim Valvano, B, Bill Belichick, C, Phil Jackson, or D, Vince Lombardi? Okay, question 22 goes out to Mr. Sinclair in Portland. We have people all over the nation tuning into this, so here we go. Hardwood trees include maple, poplar, birch, and oak, to name a few. Name another hardwood tree from the following choices. Is it A, walnut, B, pine, C, spruce, or D, cedar? Okay, I know Americans are not good at geography, but I had to throw one in there. Here we go, 23. What is the capital of Norway? Is it A, Oslo, B, Lillehammer, C, Bergen, or D, Drammen? All right, question 24, only two left. True or false? Red blood cells are produced in the red bone marrow in bones. All right, and question 25, the final for this week. It's another blast from the past. Although no longer relevant to the paper today, which US newspaper used to be nicknamed the Gray Lady? Is it A, the Los Angeles Times, B, the Wall Street Journal, C, the New York Post, or D, the New York Times? Okay, so it looks like we need question 6 repeated. Number 6 is true or false. A troy ounce of silver weighs more than a standard ounce of silver. And number 8, looks like we need number 8 repeated. According to the owl in the classic 1982 Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop commercial, How many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? That one's fun to read. Is it A2, B 365, C 252, or D 3? Number 13 needs to be repeated, so here we go with 13. Name the German scientist and mathematician who is credited for mapping electrical resistance. Okay, and 14, I hear a shout out for 14. Your body needs 20 amino acids. However, how many of those are classified as essential? Is it A7, B8, C9, or D10? Okay, 19. I'm hearing 19. Here we go. A piston, rod, camshaft, and cylinder are all parts of a what? Okay, I've got a fellow scientist out there that needs 21 repeated. What sports coach famously gave a speech saying, "Don't give up, don't ever give up," but wasn't talking about sports? Okay, 24. True or false? Red blood cells are produced in the red bone marrow in bones. 25 need to be repeated one more time, so here we go. Although no longer relevant to the paper today, which U.S. newspaper used to be nicknamed the Gray Lady? All right, all my fellow scientists, thanks a million for joining me tonight. I'm so happy to be in your homes. I hope everyone is doing well and is safe. I'm going to get back to my D&D player handbook here and study up for next week. In the meantime, again, if you enjoyed the quiz, please make sure you donate to the Discovery. We could really use the help right now. And once we get back to some sort of normalcy and we open up the building, I hope to see everybody here. If you come in and you want to ask for me, just ask for Adam. I'll come out and say hi. Hope everyone has a wonderful evening, and I'm signing off.
Nice work.